is the language of life doesn't mean contemporary. You know, if you say you want to live in a socialist society, what does that mean? Does that mean Soviet Union? Does it mean it's German? Does it mean the American definition of socialism, which is kind of where we live, because we have free healthcare? You know, well, do we have to box everything in? I have a very, very simple definition of what socialism is. Socialism is nothing if it is not at heart of organised compassion. That's what we're talking about. Whereby we pay our taxes and the state helps us to make a better society by paying for nurses, by paying for doctors, by paying for teachers, by paying for firefighters, by paying for police, and all those kind of things. That's what socialism is. It's not an ideological idea. It's an idea about making a better society. And that's, you know, that's really fundamentally what being on the left is about. It's about making a better society. And the enemy of all of us who want to make a better society, it's not conservatism. It's not even capitalism. It's cynicism. You know, we've probably already had his ball that we've taken this stand, both by the press, both by the people who run this place, and by snarky little people who come on your blog and have a go at you. So that's how they get the rocks. And the Daily Mail, that's how they come in. Their cynics are never going to go out. But cynic, by the way, I don't mean someone who's questioning what you do. Like I said, you know, everyone has had doubts. Never trust anyone who doesn't have doubts. I'm not talking about people who are sceptical. I'm sure that people in this world are sceptical about what we're doing here and why we're doing it. That's totally valid. I'm talking about cynics. People who've given up and they want you to give up too because it makes them feel better. People who don't think anything can happen. But the catch is not their cynicism. It is our enemy, those of us who want to make the world a better place. It's not their cynicism. Those people who aren't here now, they'll always be there. The cynicism that we have to fight, the cynicism that we have to overcome in order to make the world a better place, is our own cynicism, our own doubt, our own sense of, you know, is this the right thing to do? Am I doing the right thing? You know, nobody who ever made a contribution to making the world a better place isn't am I doing the right thing? Could I have done more? Is this actually going to make a difference? We all of us feel like that. I feel like that. All the time. I'm the only person who gives a shit about it. Why isn't everybody else here today? Well, you know, I have those things all the time. I'm very fortunate in my job. I get to go down to the city, sail the ship, 900 people on air class. I think, well, not mine. That's how I deal with my cynicism. You know, we can't all deal with our cynicism like that. You know, my job is to make those people of Rock City last night feel like they're not the only person in Nottingham who gives a shit about this thing. Someone wants to work, I'm working out halfway out so they don't want my system. But you all are still here. Are you going to carry on? Oh, I can't wait. You know, you people now are in the front line, who are in the focus of the media, who are, you know, making that stand. You know, you only, you know, they're drawing this line and they're saying, don't step over this line. You know, that's why they were so outrageous at Milgram. People don't do that. Students don't do that anymore. We've sorted this all out. Don't you remember? You're all going to university so you can be part of the capitalist system and make loads and loads of money. Why would you go out and take a stand? You've got the university places. Why care about people who come? Put an hour up, put away. You know, they said that to my generation too when we were fighting. But that's what this fight is about. That's what principles are about. It's not about what's going to happen to you. You know, God willing, you'll get your qualifications and find whatever it is you want to do and do it. But it's your commitment to the next generation to come, to the generation after that, to the generation that aren't yet born, who will benefit from you standing up now against these cuts. People will talk about the stand that you're taking for a long time. People will compare choices that you make and the actions you've taken for a long time. People around the world will look to see what you're doing and how you're doing it. And they'll look at what methods you use and how you make politics in a post-ideological environment. They'll look at how you dealt with the media. They'll look at how you used social media and the internet in order to link in ways that we never could back in the day. You're pioneering generation in a post-ideological sense. The generation born 10 years before you, and their greatest chance because capitalism fell when Berlin Wall came out and won. And it had no challenge anymore to do whatever it liked. And that's what happened in 2008. It did whatever it liked. And the whole shit house came off the rails. And you're going to have to look at that. And that's why we're here, remember. That's why we're here. So, I'm not here to bring any message. I'm not here to deliver any great truths. All I'm here to say is, you're not the first people to have to fight this fight. You're part now, by taking this stand, of a great radical tradition. You've joined that tradition. The way that I joined the great tradition when I first came up to the Nottingham University gives you in the miners' story. By standing with the miners, I became part of that great labour movement tradition. But you, because we live in this post-ideological time, you have something that we never had. We did what we did, penned in by Martin, penned in by 1968. It's not 1968, it's not in the 20th century anymore. This is something new, this is something special. It doesn't stop when you leave this building. It doesn't stop when you leave this college. You're politicising now, it's easy now. Things you've learned here that I don't need to talk about. The pressures you're put under, you see other people now, and you're talking. You see here in a similar sort of situation. You'll realise it's not just about things. It's not just about students. It's not just about you. When you realise that, that is when you become a socialist, or a communist, or a humanist, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. When you come into that understanding that we're not just individuals. Yes, individuals are the most important factor of society. But unless as individuals are the recipients of free healthcare, free education, decent affordable housing, proper pensions, unless we're all recipients of that, only the rich and powerful get to express their individuality, and the rest of us are just exploited by it. Because that's the catch. The language of Marx is dead. It's no use to us anymore. Unfortunately, none of the things that Marx was writing about have been resolved. We still have to fight this fight. We still have to take this stand. We still have to realise that society is divided into haves and have-nots. In the last 30 years, the gap between them has got wider. I'm a product of the generation that narrowed that gap. From the end of the Second World War to the end of the 1970s, the gap between the rich and the poor in this country got lower and lower and closer every year. And in 1979, market capital was left. And the post-war consensus, where we all agreed that we could pay our taxes for the better of our children, because all of us want the same thing, wherever we come from, whether we come from Nottingham, whether we come from Gambia, whether we come from Afghanistan, we all of us want the same thing. We want a better world for our children. And that's why we thought it was important to spend money on buildings like this. This is our way of making a better world. So, you've got a real challenge. Because not only is there no ideology anymore, people don't connect with it in the way they used to. A lot of people have forgotten how to do politics. But that's your advantage. Because you can do what you want to do. You can organise how you want to organise. You can take it yourself now. You don't have to listen to anyone who comes in and tells you about, what Trotsky said or what we did, even what we did in the mines. That's a tradition. It's what we did. What the world wants to know is what are you going to do? And that's why I came down here today to find out.